I wish we had the entire Team 2 team out here because this is incredible.
There are street lamps on
The street lamps have turned on. If you guys take a look at the camera, you can sort of see just a little bit of dot.
And you can see planets too.
You can see the planets.
Wow.
Which, Malcolm, can you tell us what planet we're looking at, or is that?
No, I cannot, because I know they're in the night sky, but I don't know exactly how they're oriented.
Wow, that's stunning.
You know, it's crazy. We were so cautious about looking at the sun throughout the entire duration of this because we didn't want eye damage, and it's just spectacular to be able to look at the sun. I think someone's shooting fireworks.
Someone is shooting fireworks. Doesn't that just make sense? It just makes sense. This is a celebration after all. It is a celebration. It is a celebration. It is so fun to be out here with so many people. It's getting a little bit lighter now. Am I going crazy, or is it actually getting lighter?
That might be the.
Maybe it's the car. Maybe it's the car.
From the
that
car.
helps.
But you need the headlights.
You need the headlights to see out here because it's so dark outside.
Now it is definitely getting a little brighter.
Okay, it's getting brighter out here, but we're gonna send it back to you guys in the studio. We've got Malcolm right here for you.
Yeah, stay in touch with us. We want to continue chatting here. What you folks are witnessing there at home is that Malcolm and Emma Kate, beneath the path of totality, are in one of the few parts in the country where it is safe to remove those glasses for just a short time, and that's where you get that really stunning look of day becoming night, and that's what was happening there.
So cool, that sunset look, the 360 sunset, and all the clapping and cheering when it hit totality. That's just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's something you can't imagine until you actually experience it. Only so many of us will see that in our lifetime, and I think that's what was striking those people in that moment, is they're seeing something completely out of this world.
Yes, what was it like? 31.6 million people in the path of totality, not including the people that will travel there.
Right.
So that's just awesome that so many people get to experience it.
More than double what the parts of the country were able to see in 2017.
Yeah,
so the fact that many people were there to take that in. Another thing that Malcolm touched on that I wanted to briefly comment on is we looked outside here while we were visiting Alexis and Malcolm. It's darker here in the capital area too. Unfortunately, we're not seeing the eclipse or the partial eclipse that we are here, but checked in with meteorologist Balin Rogers, and he noticed that it's much, much darker outside, even beneath those clouds with our rain showers than it was earlier. And it's not strictly due to the rain.
Right. Yeah.
So, with that being said, we are going to check in with meteorologist Balin Rogers outside. Unfortunately, Balin, other than the rain that's over your head right now, what else are you noticing different about the outdoors?
Well, one thing is, it's definitely gotten a lot dimmer outside, and we have actually dropped temperatures. I noticed it is actually noticeably cooler out here since the shadow from the moon has made its way over our area. We were at around 81 degrees, but now we have dropped to 76 degrees. Going over to satellite, you can actually see the shadows. Pretty cool here. It's just unfortunate. I have this umbrella out, and we have rain directly over our area. So unfortunately, you cannot see the sun right now. We have completely overcast conditions. It's raining, so not very good viewing conditions at all. Just southwest of Baton Rouge, though, we are seeing a little bit of clearing. So if you live in some of those areas, you will be able to see the sun right now. It is at that max coverage, like I mentioned, around 87%. But a lot of rain out here in the Baton Rouge area. Not going to be able to see it very well. Unfortunate news, but still pretty cool event. It's gotten a lot dimmer out there. Pretty awesome sights that Malcolm and Alexis got to experience, but unfortunately, we're just in the clouds and not going to be able to see the event. A lot of cloud cover around the southeast as well, and look at this view. It's just incredible seeing the moon's shadow when it goes across the sun, completely blocking out the satellite. You can see the actual path of totality as it makes its way across the U.S. And you can tell it's definitely gotten dimmer here as that moon has definitely blocked out a good portion of the clouds. I'm now going to send it back to meteorologist Josh Eaches and Emma Kate Cowan in the studio.
All right, Balin, stay dry out there. Get a chance to come inside now. Yeah, it is noticeably darker outside. One thing you commented on, Emma Kate, a moment ago is all hope is not lost once the shower moves through.
Right. The eclipse doesn't completely end until around 3 p.m. So if we do get some clearing behind that rain shower as it moves off, well, take a look outside, of course, with your glasses, but you still might be able to see a partial eclipse. Not the full 86%, but even a little would be really neat.
And we're really kind of lucky to be able to catch a glimpse of this in the region at all. This eclipse path is much, much wider. It's casting a much wider shadow on the Earth in the 2017 event. In that event, totality was only about 62 to 71 miles wide. And here, it's about 108 to 122 miles wide. And so a lot more of the United States and Earth in general gets a chance to see this particular eclipse. So what you're seeing there is a live feed from Russellville, Arkansas. That is not far from where our Channel 2 crews, Malcolm and Alexis, are stationed. Of course, they are beneath the path of totality, and they had a chance to safely remove their glasses and catch a glimpse of that a few moments ago. But that shot, Emma Kate, is really awe-inspiring. It's why we heard the audible cheers from the visitors to Texarkana.
And at that moment when they get to take off the glasses and just see it with their bare eyes, that's just incredible. It kind of looks like we might be seeing Bailey's beads, which is a cool phenomenon that happens when the sun's able to barely peek out from behind the moon, and those little beads on the outskirts of that image creates the Bailey's beads phenomenon.
Yeah, you noticed that. Malcolm pointed out that he was able to see a diamond ring just a moment ago, and hopefully the sky gazers across the country are enjoying this rare treat that we are seeing this afternoon. Speaking of rare treat, this is the last solar eclipse that'll be visible in the lower 48 until August 22nd, 2044, and that one will only be visible in North Dakota and Montana. There's another solar eclipse on August 12th, 2045. That will pass very close to Louisiana. Hopefully we'll be able to catch a glimpse here. With that being said, meteorologist Emma Kate Cowan and meteorologist Balin Rogers are signing off here from Channel 2. We're going to go back to ABC's coverage of the eclipse across America.